Welcome back to the wonderful Aurora 4X. Just having a quick look at what I was doing and stuff. I did notice that Andromeda has not got all of the gravitational survey points covered. 3 of them, in fact, still need to be looked at. So I have actually sent over a ship to go and do that. It hasn't left yet. It just literally had the orders just to jump through. And survey those places. Lumen has got them all surveyed, and we've just got the straight through to Andromeda. Andromeda has actually got 2 unexplored jump points. So Sol and Lumen have just got an in and an out basically. Andromeda has got a back to Lumen, an in if you like, and 2 possible outs. Alpha Centauri, we have studied and found all of the jump points, and we got 1 unexplored jump point. So it's probably the prime candidate to go and have a look at what's through there next when we're ready for that. Groombridge again, we've got 3 as well on this one. With the way back to Alpha Centauri is one of them, and 2 unexplored jump points. But our next jump will probably be this one here, which raises the question of which raises the question of what are we going to do with the Alpha Centauri aliens? We know they're hostile. We know they're on this planet here. We don't know what minerals are there because we got shot while trying to have a look at that one. No moons around it, but yes, we need to keep an eye on it. We are populating a planet there, which will be a great stop-off point to attack this one. We are looking carefully at what we're going to do with. Sorry, it's this one here. This one here. Its terrain is a desert mountain, which are 2 defensive layers, I believe. So let's have a look. What do we know about these aliens anyway? We don't know an awful lot about them really, because we got blown up before we had a chance to really see. All we do know is the planet that they're on. Surprised we haven't got any ground unit or anything like this knowledge of them. We know they fired a laser, and I think it was it 12 power of 12 or something. I don't know. Again, we're going nowhere near them. We're keeping our distance away from them. We have tried to communicate. It says communication attempts are already underway. I don't know what else we can do. Have we got, as far as I'm aware, we look at research, biological genetics. There's no other. Obviously doing the terraforming there, but there's no other tech that would improve us upon that. I don't think there's anything else here that would give us any kind of bonus or ground unit or ambassador team or anything. Logistics, no, nothing that I can see to go and talk to them. So it is what it is. So what are we doing ship wise? As I said, sent 1 ship off, and there's this one. He's going to go and have a look at those other jump points. Just probably rule out the fact that there's nothing at those potential jump points there. What else are we doing? The troop transports are not doing it, but they could go to, where was the load ground unit? There they are. Let's load them and bring them back to Earth. Then we know where they are. Unload ground unit. And then they'll both be there. And refuel supply. That's the troop transport. The Liverpool class are still unloading installations of infrastructure at Alpha Centauri. The Edinburgh class is currently helping out, doing the same thing. So we're trying to get the population base as high as possible there. The fuel fleet is doing very nicely, collecting fuel. The colony fleet is loading colonists and unloading them at Mars, still taking people to Mars. The gate fleet is going in, stabilising known jump points that we know that are safe to go through, but I think this might be the last one, and then obviously coming back to Earth, refuel, resupply, and just stay there. So that's that one. We were going to build a tanker, weren't we? Did we get round to building the tanker? I don't think we did. Did we start it? Because why is that not coming up? I've got it here. Let's have a look. Tanker, yeah, the Aberdeen. We did begin building the tankers. We were going to try and use our survey ships as tankers, but that wasn't happening. They weren't having the opportunity to do that. So I think we're going to have to use a dedicated tanker of 500,000 litres, a range of lots, marked as a tanker, miscellaneous. We can put in 20,000 as the minimum amount of fuel, which is great. I don't know if you need to have the refueling nozzles on there, but we've added them anyway just to make sure that we don't mess that up. It looks like 6,300 tons done, drives at 2,400 kilometers. That's just fast enough, no problems at all. Doesn't have to be big. That looks like a ship that we'll be able to build. Let's see what shipyard that might be able to go into. Yeah, it's really small. Can we put it into here? Now that would be interesting. Can you build commercial ships? Won't retool for anything available. What if I made this smaller? What if I just to see whether it's worth doing, because we'll upgrade it to match that if we need to. Wide view I'm looking for is something I can never spot. Just in the middle there. So let's get it below 6,000 tons. Right, that is now below 6,000 tons. So if we refresh that, shipyards, can we retool for the Aberdeen? We can. So we'll go back to the Aberdeen, and we'll go back to fuel storage, and we'll go back to that 500,000. Oops, that one here, because we want it 500,000. 3,333. We need to add 3,333 tons. Makes you wonder why you don't just do a million. No, right. So let's add 500 capacity. That would do it, and that would be November 26. We're at August, so that's 3 months, and we'll start our tankers. That seems fair. Seems good. Right. Next thing, I want to start building a military to start looking at this Alpha Centauri problem. It looks like, what's the distance there? 70 million kilometers or so. That is, I think that was the, what's this orbit of? That one? So what's that an orbit of? Still that one. Move me forward a day. Move me forward 5 days and it flicks, isn't it? Troop transfer completed orders, excellent. Oh, is that the orbit of the Stevenage? I think it is. Oh wow, I didn't know it did that. I thought they were stationary. So that is always a changing. Wow. Excellent. Well, that's something I've learned. Right. So anyway, we are concerned of this one here, aren't we? Alpha Centauri. Let me just double check. That is not the button I was looking for. It is this one. Alpha Centauri A3 is the problem. Is the problem A2? It's not that one. Oh no! Zoom in. Look. That is the planet. Wow, look at that. It's right on. That wreckage is right on. There is no difference. No. So it was point blank. Okay. Oh look, colonists are being taken by the civilians out there. Okay. So two things. First of all, I want to start building some ground units ready to start taking that. I don't know yet how we do ground units. I really don't. I've done a little bit of research, and there's more that I need to do to work out exactly what's doing. But I think I'm ready to start something. So we know that our troop transports are 5,000. So we're going to try and build something that's each group, a battalion, whatever you want to call it, it's 5,000. I think that's how we'll have to do it. We might have to build a bigger ship, but we can start. We can always disband the units. It's fine. We'll just learn as we go. But I wonder whether we can get one of our survey ships to orbit that planet, or be at that planet at the maximum range of their sensors, and see whether we can pick anything up. That's something I'm going to risk doing. So we're going to have a look. So we're going to take Stevenage Mark II and detach it. What is the active sensor range? It's a ship overview. Here we go. What have you got active sensors on here? You got AS157 R100, range 157 million kilometers. Right, okay. So what we'll do is, yeah, I'm going to pretend that made sense to me. It didn't. We're going to go Alpha Centauri. We're going to go there, and the planet we're in question is the A3, and then you're going to move to, no you're not, you're going to follow, no, active sensors should be on, active sensors on, there we go. Active transponder friendly, active transponder all, I don't know what that means. Refuel and send message. No, pick it, speed, follow, right, move to location. No, okay, so we've got a wreck. Wreck. Can you see Rex on here? Rex. So remove that last one. Gonna go to the wreck. And you can't move it straight, just off. Can I set a waypoint? How do you create a waypoint? Waypoints. Normal waypoint. You can create one. Okay. There. Waypoint 1. Right. Come back here. Waypoint. Waypoint 1. Move to location. Yeah? Okay, select on map so we can see it. So let's do that. Give me 5 days. Yep, he's off. Give me another day. Another day. Another day. I closed it, didn't I? Show on map. Move it over here. There we go. Right, give me 5 days. Give me another 5 days. Give me another 5 days. Right. Now we've got 3 inactive wraps. Oh, okay. Hold on. I wasn't looking at what was happening. Is that the right thing I was looking for? Right. Research completed. Thermal sensor sensitivity 14. And they've gone on to do something else. 3 inactive labs. 3 inactive labs. We've had 3 inactive labs for a little while now. 1 inactive lab. We've added capacity to the Norris shipyard, and we have completed the shipyard speed rate thing. That's all that is, and the minerals have been exhausted. So let's just grab the research. Sure, let's add a couple there, and I want that one added there. Why can you? Oh, you're already at 12. Yeah. Let's add that on there. Right, that's fine. Right. We are now in Alpha Centauri. So this could end up with this ship being blown up, by the way. Give me another day, another day, another day, another day. Right, because I think if we sit there, in fact, we'd only have to go as close as that waypoint. Look, that's quite a big amount. That is 150. That's 125. So that'll take it. So if we just go to Alpha Centauri 4, which I believe we have surveyed, so it feels like it's probably safe. Alpha Centauri A, 4. Yes, not got to use it. Has been surveyed. Right, let's have a chat with the movement orders here. Remove last. I'd like to go to there. Move to location. Right. Now, any minute now, that maybe a bit more. Let's do a day. It's going to be all off. It just flicks around every 5 days, does it? Right, that's now in sensor range. Let's get it into unable to carry its standing order. Survey gravitation complete. There we go. So yeah, that's Stevenage 1. Stevenage 1. Movement orders. Please go back to Sol, Earth. Indication be beautiful. Resupply and wind back the clock. Right, it's well within sensor range now. Let's do one more so it's definitely in there. He is now definitely in sensor range, but not being shot at and not picking anything up. I doubt anything has been improved on the knowledge here at all. Nope. Observe sensors. No, we haven't seen any ships. Nope. Okay. Shall we move to waypoint 1? I think we do. Stage 2, movement orders, waypoints, move to location. Orders completed. Right. Set another day. No, nothing. Right, we know now that their range is less than 49 million kilometers. Right, I think that's as close as we want to get. So, I believe now, let's click that, shipyards, we can retool the Reese shipyard from the now obsolete London class to the Aberdeen, the tanker Aberdeen, and set that activity, and that will be done by January. Excellent. Right, so that's good. That is now giving us absolutely no information whatsoever, is it? Except we know that their range isn't as is less than that, which is pretty close. So we want to now design ourselves some ground units. Or we'll do that in the next episode. I think that is enough excitement for one episode. We've now begun our tanker work to be able to go and collect the fuel from our fuel harvesters. What's happening with our... Have we got a terraformer ship? What are we waiting for with this one? Double check. It's called the Birmingham, isn't it? Birmingham. The shipyards. Anyone doing the Birmingham? No. No. Cardiff, Belfast. Is the Birmingham ready? Birmingham is going to move slowly. It's 111,000. So 112,000. That's what we were waiting for, and that's just kicked in. 116,000. So we can now retool for the Birmingham Mark II because we messed up. That will be done in June of 2027. That is a long time. So set that activity. Shipyards task. We're going to get some more Belfasts ready for the refueling fleet. They are over halfway there. And the Norris is going to... What are you doing? You are shipment Cardiff. Battleship. You're building another Cardiff. What's the Cardiff? Remind me what the Cardiff is. Are you building one? You are building a Cardiff. What is the Cardiff? I mean, obviously I know what the Cardiff is, but Cardiff is a jump stabilization ship. Maybe I bought a second one so that we had a spare in case anything happened. It's possible. So we're gonna have two jump stabilization fleets. Okay, but you could retool in the process for the Birmingham, and the Birmingham is going to be the terraformer. Right, and that's where we're going to leave it. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next episode where we're going to start designing some ground units. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.